Assalamu alaikum everyone. You are with me at the Corona classes where we learn English, specially designed for the board classes. Okay, now today's topic is the difference between transitive and intransitive verbs. Very commonly asked question, and today we are going to discuss how can a verb become transitive, or which verbs are transitive and which are the intransitive verbs. Fine. Okay, generally speaking, a transitive verb requires some receiver. Fine. Receiver. Other than the subject, there should be a receiver for a transitive verb. Otherwise, the sentence doesn't give the complete sense. Okay, if the receiver is not provided. While the intransitive verbs do not require any receiver. Okay, when intransitive verb is there, it means the subject is the doer and the subject is the receiver itself. Now come to the example so that the topic may be understood well. Come please. Okay. Look at this sentence. Okay. Where did you keep? If I ask this sentence from anyone, will he be able to understand what I mean to say? Where did you keep? He would look at me and say, What? What, Baba? What? Tell. Where did you keep? Keep what? Oh, this keep doesn't provide the complete sense unless it is supplied with some object, and that is the nishani of the transitive verb. That is the symbol of the transitive verb, because a transitive verb requires an object. Okay, come to the next sentence. She eats. Okay, she eats. She eats what? She eats everything. Yes, there should be some answer to this question, that what does she eat? Okay, if there is a question about the verb and you find some answer as well, it means the verb is transitive. Another example. He does not need. Look, he does not need. Keep saying, he does not need, he does not need, he does not need, he does not need. About what he does not need, there should be something told. Yes or no? He does not need wealth. He does not need a sanitizer. He does not need a mask. Okay, there should be some object if the verb is transitive. Another example, please come to the board. Ali has recorded. He is smiling as well. Ali has recorded. Ali has recorded what? If there is some reasonable answer, I am safe. But if he has recorded everything, I am unsafe, by the way. Ali has recorded what? There should be some answer to this question if the verb is transitive. And if this question is there, if this question arises about a verb, the verb is transitive. So this recorded is a transitive verb because it needs an object. Another example. She has been writing. She has been writing. Writing what? She has been writing poems. She has been writing a story. She has been writing an article. She has been writing novels. plenty of answers can be there for this question. It means when answers are there, the verb is transitive. Understood? I hope it should be understood because it is not that much difficult topic. It should be understood. Now come to the next side of the board where intransitive verbs are supposed to be discussed. Now what are the intransitive verbs? Generally speaking, they are the verbs which do not require any object. Why they don't need any object? Because the subject, whatever is the subject of the sentence, is the doer and is the receiver as well. It means that something is happening within the subject, nothing else is being affected. Look at the sentence, please. He jumps. Have you ever seen someone to be asking question after such sentence? If I say I jump, will you ask what? Jump what? I jump. Mera jump, meri marzi. Will you say what? Means there's no need to ask a question if the verb is intransitive because it doesn't need any answer. The answer lies with the subject itself. So when he jumps, he jumps. When he jumps, the subject itself is affected. No need to have any other receiver. Understood or not? Now come to the next example. Okay, they swim. They swim what? Do we need any question to ask from anyone who is saying they swim? Swim what? There isn't any need because when they swim, they swim. Okay, there isn't any other object or receiver of this verb, swim. So it is intransitive verb. Come to the next sentence. She did not yawn. I have to yawn because I continuously work with my son to make it easy for you, but she did not yawn. When she did not yawn, is there any need to ask a question? What? Yawn what? Sign yawn what? Can you ask a question? There is no need. She did not yawn. The action took place within herself, within the subject. Now, there isn't any need to ask a question. When there isn't any need to ask a question, the verb is intransitive. Okay? Now come to the next example. He laughs. Can you see I have made a star over here. Another star is also being drawn, though my drawing is not very good. But okay, just for the sake of teaching, I drew a star over here. Why I have drawn these stars? Because I have to say something different now. Now, laughs is intransitive verb. She laughs. He laughs. He laughs. Okay, the action doesn't need any object. But when you supply at after laugh, like he laughs at me, he laughs at me, now the verb has become transitive. It means that laugh can be used as the transitive verb and it can be used as the intransitive verb. Okay, it means that there are so many verbs which can be used as the transitive verbs and the intransitive verbs as well. Okay, come to the next example. I run. If I run is used for the activity of running, I run. Okay, I run what? I run myself. I run means action is happening within me and I'm the doer, I'm the receiver, nothing else is receiving the action, so run is intransitive. But if the same verb run is used like I'm using in this sentence, I run a factory, when it means to operate or to manage or to execute, fine, in that case the same verb run becomes a transitive verb. Fine. If I run, action is happening within me, within myself, within my within me. Okay. Now it is intransitive. Fine. But when it happens to something else, means receiver is changed, receiver is not the subject itself but some other person or other thing, then it becomes transitive. Like I run a factory. Now what is run? A factory is run. Who runs? I run. Okay. So when your receiver is there receiving the verb is transitive. When you don't have any receiver or you don't need to have any receiver. Intransitive verbs, the final comment about the lesson, okay, just to conclude, that transitive verbs require some object or receiver. Fine. Intransitive verbs do not need any object or receiver. Understood? But there are some verbs, you can see the dictionary where the entry is defined as, if you are looking for a verb, look at some entry where you can find written verb transitive, verb intransitive. Means there are some verbs which can be used as the transitive verbs and as the intransitive verb at the same time. So I hope that something has been added to your knowledge. Don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to share, don't forget to leave comments, don't forget to ask questions, don't forget to watch these videos at your homes these days. Thank you.